Yeah. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to say Kali Moyo, Bashim Yashad, Bashim Akak Budash. The one that's the Allah's and Apostles, the Great Millstone, GMS, the rule and teach well. Your brother here. And today I would like to get into a news article that's actually has nothing to do with this, but I just want to show it. Right? AP called it, and they say that Trump won the race. News organizations, they could call it, but just because they call it, this is just a prediction. But you still have swing states that are out there, but it's a pretty big lead according to EP. So Kamal may or may not be able to make up those swing states. Yeah, I looked it up ahead of time. Basically, like a swing state is a state that essentially can go either way. Like different political parties have won it during different elections, right? And of course, us in this truth, us in this knowledge, we don't vote for this thing. We're not voting for this thing. We're 10 toes down for Yahweh Shai, for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? We're not voting for this man's nation. You know who I want to be over me? Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, going down the order. It's King David, the 12th, right? And then, Lord willing, we be at that number, that 144,000, man. And Lord, I'll be a part of that. Amen. That's what I want to rule over me. That's what I want to have dominion over me. Not no Edomite. I want to be in that order, right? A celestial order, not in a fleshly, wicked-ass terrestrial order, where, your leaders, as leaders are so are the people. Your leaders are all, bows and alphabets and do freaky shit behind closed doors to even get into these elections, which is rigged. So, this is New York Post. Iran vows strong and plans attack against Amalek in retaliation for strikes. Right, which Amalek didn't do a strong attack. Amalek killed like 4 of these Iranians. So they actually failed in their attack. So here launched a ballistic missile attack, right? But they didn't kill a lot of people, right? Which they probably did that on purpose, because if they did kill a lot of people, then Iran did say that if you attack like civilian centers, or if you attack like, I think they said like power and infrastructure, then like we're really gonna go after you hard. But they're attacking military installations, and they didn't do a good job. Whether purposely or not purposely, probably not purposely. So China's planning a strong and complex retaliatory strike against Amalek set to exceed last month's nearly 200 ballistic missile barrage, according to Iranian and Arab officials. The report comes as the U.S. bolsters its military might in the Middle East, ordering several B-52 heavy bombers, a squadron of fighter jets, Tinker aircraft, and UAV destroyers to the region. Alright, so things are really blowing up. The Islamic Republic is set to utilize its full military assets with even more powerful warheads, weapons to directly strike Amalek in response to Amalek's retaliatory strike on November 24th, which wasn't that long ago. Just look at my channel, you'll see I talked about it, I covered it, and decimated Tehran's missile production sites and air defense systems. I doubt it. They're overplaying it. Our military lost people, so they need to respond. Right. I doubt they really destroyed all of their missile defense sites. Give me a break. Officials claim the attacks could use Iraqi territory for this operation, and that it would target Israeli military facilities once again, much more aggressively than last time. Right. So the Lomé strike would also not be limited to ballistic missiles and explosive drones Iran used in its previous 2 attacks on Israel this year, the officials added. right? So who knows what that's gonna look like. Attack is also being planned with the U.S. presidential election in mind, with the Iranian officials claiming they did not want to interfere with the outcome. Yeah, Iranian officials said the attack will come after Tuesday's voting, but before January's inauguration, with Trump strongly preferring Kamala Harris over Donald Trump, according to U.S. intelligence. This is all according to U.S. intelligence. But this is the stuff they want to put out. So, you got to look at the insiders speak on it. And they'll tell you that now they didn't really do much to Iran. U.S. intelligence officials have previously warned of Iranian threats against the former president. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yep. The U.S. has repeatedly warned Iran that there would be severe consequences if the Islamic Republic would attack Israel or America, calling on tit for tat exchange to end, lest the entire region fall to war. Which, it's not going to end up like that. War is going to keep going, right? Because Amalek, at least the flock, we should draw them out. It's drawing America, into World War III. America's going to drag everyone else into it, right? So, so they just brought them into the Middle East. I don't know what they said they were going to bring them to, what those B-52s are out there. Yeah. So there's just a lot of saber rattling going on. But you can read the rest of the article. Yeah, they said tooth-breaking response. The enemies with the Zionist regime of the United States will receive a tooth-breaking response to what they're doing to Iran and the Iranian nation to the resistance front. Yeah, and that's biblical. That's actually spiritual, because the teeth. Also said, the Lord shall break the teeth of these nations. And teeth just means your military might. So it's good precept. Yeah, so this is the book of 2nd Ezra 15:28, the whole vision, and the prince still from the east, the Middle East. Will the nation of the dragons of Arabia come with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as a wind upon earth, so that all which hear them may fear and tremble. Right? So they're going to come with a lot of armies, with a lot of power, right? These Arab states, right? So you hear these Ishmaelites, they're allies, right? Oh, yeah. Be carried as the wind upon earth. Oh, yeah, because the Lord is coming to destroy them, God. Also, the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood. With great power should they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Syrians. The Carmanians are talking about Persia, and Persia is another name for Iran. Actually had its name changed from Persia to Iran by, I think, one of the Shahs. You see the Carmanians referring to Iran, Syria is America. Because there's a precept out there, and I think Ezekiel, I think it might be Isaiah, that said that the rod of the Syrians is in the Lord's hand or something like that. But that's one's referring to America. America also represents Assyria. Syria is a nation that scattered the northern kingdom. Back then, right? Nowadays, America had its hand, dwindling down, really, really dwindling down, the northern kingdom, and tried to kill all of them, but the Lord, of course, preserved them and allowed them to continue to grow and multiply, Of course, Syria back then known for its cruelty. America now is known for its cruelty and its black sites and its torture. Eventually the dragons had the upper hand. Right, so wasted a portion of the land of Syrians, right? So they're gonna destroy a portion of America. I know we go into that something's gonna happen during this World War III, and that they're gonna maybe take over a portion of the land of America. I know I heard they'll start going to that, or they're going to destroy a portion of the land of America, possibly in the beginning moments of that 1 hour, and then the rest of the hours, just everything else is going to get destroyed. Because everything else is going to get destroyed anyway, because that's prophecy, right? Was it like Isaiah 13, Jeremiah 50, 49, like all those precepts, Revelations goes into it. It's everywhere. Initially, the dragons had the upper hand in the nature, and they should turn themselves conspiring together in great power to persecute them, right? Yeah, so the dragons, the Ishmaelite, and the dragons of Arabia, right? They should turn themselves conspiring together in great power to persecute them, remembering their nature to be wild. And they are remembering their nature was, it's going to be ultimate that day, where they're going to be like, hey, it's time for war. It's time to destroy this damn place, right? Because, they already teach their children to hate America. So it's just going to get worse, right? So, and they are conspiring together, amongst themselves, amongst Russia, to turn against this place. So, and with that, I'm going to say shalom to the next one.